Alrighty, guys. So I have just popped into Galaxy.AI, which I think some of you have been seeing the ads for. And, you know, here's my first look. I just logged in moments ago. So I've signed up with my Gmail. And yeah, so the first thing I see here is $15 a month, but in 12 minutes. So they're giving me the FOMO here. But yeah, my first impression is yeah, looks robust, looks interesting. They do have an affiliate program, clearly. Uh, Also, my sense is or was that this is likely using Airtable as the new Airtable portals as a skin. Let's see. I bet you it is. Although, you know, there's a feature that brand experience for external users. Let's see. Airtable portals. Yeah, so I guess you can't get a good look at, you can't get a good feel for it by just looking at this, but you can provide a branded experience on basically the Airtable foundation, which, yeah, this just looks so much like it. I bet you $100 that's what this is. But that doesn't mean it's negative. It's rather, it's probably a very nice idea. Look at it. So we've got all these things here. They say that the whole thing here is that you can use um, all the different AI tools all in one, which is kind of cool because Perplexity, the Pro plan is $20. That's kind of interesting. Claude would be nice, right? Everyone needs these things, and they've got some, like this is a, maybe this is interesting what we have here. I wonder, this is, hmm. There's just a lot here. Look at all the choices. I mean, a humanizer. Now these are kind of old and yeah, that's nothing special. But I kind of am interested in Midjourney because generate images using Midjourney. Let's see. So yeah, we'll just go, happy dog on a beach. And look at this is very nice. See, this is quite nice. Number of image. This is all just so Airtable-esque right here. But so look, they've got me on FOMO. There's 9 minutes, but check it out. So the really fun part of this is I came here thinking that I was going to try this out for the interest of others. Really, I've got most of these tools already. I pay for them, the premium plan for many of them, or I'm using the APIs. Um, but yeah, maybe this could be useful for someone who doesn't have the budget or doesn't have the requirements that I have. And so, as I just tried to use the Midjourney generator, which would be nice, right, for somebody because it's $20 a month. Although Midjourney is really fun and excellent. I just did some very neat personality surveys, and there's also some ranking of the images, and then we've got a new edit function, which is really incredible. Midjourney is really quite good. Okay, but yeah, YouTube, not YouTube, Airtable. So look what it's showing me. So instead of $15 a month, it's $7.50, and that's 15 million credits. So we don't know how much that is specifically, but it presumably is a lot, right? And you got all this stuff. Who knows? But it's not expensive, right? And so they're giving me a few minutes to decide on this. Okay, so that's the thing. That's interesting. Look at that. Okay, so this is what we're thinking. But you know what? I think it's neat. I think it's kind of nice. This might be something I can give to anyone. Let them try it out. I think I'm going to do it. So let's go with that. Let's just buy it. Nice stripe interface here. Okay, just gonna use the $90. Buy it right now. Okay, so you're seeing what I'm doing just kind of on a whim. They may be, yeah. Okay, so we'll go with the other credit card here. Oh, they're gonna ask me to do a 3D 3D verification. So, yep, got it. So I think that it's kind of neat that, oops, no, that's the wrong one. All right, so I think it's kind of neat, this idea, and clearly someone's worked quite hard at it. And while this may be kind of gimmicky in a way, it's probably going to be neat for me, because I can offer some experiences to my friends and my associates and my colleagues and so on, or my community maybe in the future. And so, yeah, there we have it. So I just bought this thing at $750 a month, but I did have to pay for the year in advance. And I think just Midjourney, having Claude, having Perplexity, those are kind of cool. Um, I wonder if there's any AI API. I doubt it. Obviously, this is just on the Galaxy.AI API. I'm just gonna just do a quick search, and so you never know. You never know. We'll see. We'll have that. We'll follow that idea up later on. But if it gets one, that would be kind of interesting. So you've got a lot of things here. Image to text. You can read text. That's obvious. All these things are kind of gimmicky, I think. But like I said, uh, it has flux, some image upgrade. So here we go. Look, we got text, image, video. So let's check. So video. I wonder what these guys are using. Image, image to video, document. Okay. Yeah, a lot of these are you probably could do just outright in ChatGPT, but see, ChatGPT is also $20. Now, there's no you request a tool here. That's neat. Means that they may end up doing more. Yeah, things like LinkedIn post generator is a gimmick. You don't need anything like that. The humanizer, you can do all these in ChatGPT for sure. Uh, so that being what it is, video, document, audio. So audio, no, because right now audio is limited in the Suno and Udio are both limited, at least with API access at the moment. But these are just so AI voice cloner might be okay, like depending on. I wonder if this is linking to 11 Labs. Very interesting. Let's see. Yeah, 11 Labs. They would want that requested tool. The first tool I would request would be 11 Labs, I think. This button doesn't seem to be working. That's interesting. That's fun. So image. But yeah, Midjourney. Let's go back to Midjourney and see if we can. So happy dog, a sandy beach. Let's see. And so we've got this one. This is very nice. I like this. And you could pick 4, so that's kind of cool. So we'll see what happens here. And yeah, so this is very nice. Additional. This is probably gonna yeah. So it's gonna give you some idea. Okay, maybe that's gimmicky as well. Yeah, exactly. All right, so we'll just actually I'm gonna go back to Happy Dog on a sandy beach, and we'll do 4 images, and then we can get an idea. So that's what would come out by default in Midjourney. you would get 4 by default. So we can see how many credits that's going to be using. 15 million credits. So that's more than 1 million credits a month. Very nice. So this is obviously sending a webhook to the Midjourney API, I would guess. And so that's why it kind of takes a little while. It's much quicker here in Midjourney. Here, let's go back. Well, actually, let's wait. Let's wait and see how long it lasts or how long it takes. Then we can compare. Yeah. So there you go. I think that this right here is a pretty good thing to have for $7.50 a month. You know, especially with ChatGPT and all the others, because if you're the only thing I think that you're not getting here is GPT assistance. So you know that's one thing you're not getting is assistance, marketing assistance. Yeah. So that's one biggie that you're not getting. But if you don't use them, I think they're kind of useful. So I like that. So that's one thing that you're missing here. Yeah, so it's kind of like, I mean, would you ever come in here and say, I'm going to use this AI Reddit post generator? You know, I don't think so. I wouldn't. Write me an example. So I'm going to probably say that this might be useful for some light users of AI or beginner users of AI. That you know, someone who doesn't specifically know what they want to do with AI in general, or wants to experiment, and definitely not not anyone who wants to automate. But of course, you know that I guess that's obvious. But Perplexity seems nice. This, if you use it a lot, if you use it more than 5 times a day, it's $20. So, although, yeah, look at this. So look at this interface. This is starting to look like an actual. Look at this. So this looks like a little bit like. And this is quite interesting. So here you go. Now I'm into it. So there is an assistant function. So that's very nice, right? So if you can create an assistant. So see, this looks like the ChatGPT assistant creating interface. It looks exactly like it. And it's just dumbed down a little bit, which is probably good. So this is nice. See, if you come in here and you maybe look for WordPress or something. Oh, this is my assistant, but see, we've got assistants here. So we've got a personal library, output format, your assistants. Yeah. Okay. So there's just a few, like there's a mixologist. I don't know where these are coming from. There's a chef and stuff like that. So this is an interesting function. Having an assistant here is definitely something useful. So that's a good find. Not sure. Yeah, also, yeah, being able to play with Mistral and Llama and Gemini is at sort of the tip of a hat is kind of neat. Especially looks like they're comparing them here. That's very cool. See, that's cool, right? That's kind of unique. Okay, so I'm liking this so far. I personally would go down and try to put this on the dark, because this is just so bright, and then we can connect. I don't know what we would connect here. Okay, with Google. Yeah. Okay, so we got this here. Yeah, it doesn't have a dark mode yet. I definitely want a dark mode. Give me a dark mode. Definitely have to tell them that. So obviously, yeah, you can earn money from this, and that's probably what lots of people will do. But yeah, so I'm liking the assistant element there, although I'm not sure if I know how to get back there. Chat with AI, so that's nice. Okay, yeah, so once you click on chat with AI, you're in what looks like the standard GPT 4.0 mini, and they give you the mini here, look. So we have O1, which is O1 preview is the fastest one at the moment. So that's nice, right? This looks like your standard ChatGPT interface. So this right here is worth $20 a month. Obviously, so we use 0.32. I don't know how much that means exactly. Looks okay. So maybe it's not very much. So 14.68 minutes, 320. So I issued, okay, so I think they're going to limit your 15 million. So that was 300, and so I basically use 320,000 credits. Yeah, 320,000. Yeah, I think that's what it is. 320,000 credits to create four images of those dogs. So, for 1 million credits, right? That's going to be about, 12 pics. Really? Is it going to be that much? We're going to have to, yeah. So let's go, let's see. Let's see what it says here. Very nice. So 14.68. So I made one sort of chat prompt here, just giving me a short. I suspect this is going to be very low. See, so yeah, they couldn't actually, let you create unlimited pictures or anything like that. So the pictures obviously took a lot more, which is interesting. And this is taking a lot less. Okay, so I'm just trying to see, having it do this is just probably cheap as it comes. Quite cheap, I think, for this 32. See, it hasn't even changed, and I've done it. So yeah, I think using that is going to be easy. Let's go back to all the tools and go back to the images and see. Let's see if we can. I wonder if there's Dolly. Yeah, Dolly 3. So this is the cheapest image generator. Happy dog on a sandy beach. And let's just do the same experiment here. So, this is using ideogram. Now that's interesting. Oh, look, they've got all the stable diffusions. So this is nice. This is really nice. Quite cool indeed. But I just wanted to use Dolly 3 because this is the cheapest one. And we can change this to that, and then quality. Let's do the standard quality. And vivid or natural. This is normal stuff. All very cool. This is a cool interface. I would say that needs a dark mode. Cool interface. Yeah. So I'm thinking that for somebody who has doesn't have a big budget, someone who's not automating, someone who probably doesn't have the access to images, image also to the internet, an AI LLM that can access the internet might be also something. So as you can see, it didn't seem to use very much, and these are the cheapest ones. So Midjourney costs quite a bit there, but these past few iterations that we've just made didn't cost much at all. Now I know for a fact that Ideogram V2 and Turbo are relatively expensive. Let's go with this one. And let's see. I think that something like this could cost as much as a nickel. Could cost as much as 5 pennies to query the Ideogram API, which I'm doing myself, so I have experience with. We can even actually open the. So I'm not seeing my credits diminish as much, and these are very nice. Look at these. Yeah, it's really nice. And so, oops. Let's test. I mean, this should be no problem for it, I don't think. but it wouldn't be putting text wouldn't be any problem for ideogram. Just coming down here. Yeah, I think it's kind of cool. If I only had a limited budget, I'm not planning on automating, and I want sort of, so yeah, this is a little bit, yeah. I mean, it does work, right? So we're there. Turbo is the cheaper version. Flux Pro, I'm not sure. I'm using a Flux Laura. It's not really cheap, relatively cheap, but it's also very good. Let's go into the Ultra and do the same thing. So again, I'm seeing that my credits, everything we've done so far has led to 320,000 credits being used. Okay, so now that is just really darn good, right? So I like it. I think it's good. Now, I don't think I would ever use any of these, the image restore. There's a couple things that kind of neat. But the fact that there's an assistant in there, you can make actual ChatGPT assistants. I wonder, that's one thing before you. So, these are all worth looking through. Translator seems, I don't know, kind of gimmicky. Logo generator also probably fairly gimmicky. But you never know. You never know at all. Look, they'll write you an example. I'm going to say that's leaning towards being quite cool. So let's go back over here to Chat with AI. I liked the one where we could compare Arena. So that's a nice function. I'm going to say that is a nice function. I don't have access to this. Grok and putting Grok versus, ChatGPT, and Mistral is a French one. Meta we know is Facebook's, and yeah, I kind of can get down. Gemini, I've never used. Claude, this is kind of good. This is kind of cool. This is a very neat little thing. But assistants, let's go back to this real quick. Create assistant, and so yeah, look, it will take files, but I wonder how many files it will take. So that's interesting. So we can use different, very nice. So I'm going to say that this part is going to be pretty cool. If we'd have to go and create the GPT and see how it performs, but basically without trying it, I'm going to say that it's pretty cool, pretty neat. Definitely worth it. I'm not sure what this is. Tell me a story. Okay, no, that was my, yeah. So this is my, okay, so now we're seeing, aha. So now we're getting into so look, I just got 15 million credits for $90. So $7.50 a month. It seems good, right? Okay, so this is where, okay, so we've got to the conclusion of this mini review. So I've used nearly, you just saw what I did. I used Midjourney once. I used ideogram twice, and I used Dolly 3 once. So I used images 4 times, and I created about 10 images or so. 10 images max, right? 10 images, 11 images, something like that. And then I did 2 prompts here in ChatGPT, and I've used almost 1 million credits. So that is expensive, actually. So yeah, it's very interesting. So this is a great concept. It's as my conclusion is, it's likely using Airtable portals. It looks really good. Someone did a great job on it. I kudos. They compliments. But this is not cheap, and this is not like a cash grab or anything other than maybe it's a kind of misleading, just because I think the presumption is that, wow, you get, $7.50 a month, $15 a month, it's like you can use it. Everyone's assumption or presumption is going to be, oh, I can just use it and use it and use it. But there's clearly a limit. So, that's like 1.2 million-ish a month of credits. All right, so I'm just going to add a tiny bit of commentary here because it dawned on me that actually you're getting 15 million credits per month, which is okay, but it still doesn't mean it's cheap. So just now I used Midjourney one time and it cost 320,000. So that means if I use it 10 times, and that was 4 images per generation, so that's good. That's 3.2 million. So if I had 15 million credits, and I divided it by 3.2, I could, yeah, we're talking about using it 46 times. So almost 47 times. So 46 times 4 images is 184 images. So for your 15 million credits, you're going to get on, and just on Midjourney, which that is expensive or more expensive. So let's just say that's $7.50 divided by 184. So you're paying 4 cents an image. I don't think that's expensive. I think that's the price. Actually, that's even a little bit below the price potentially. And imagine if you were paying $15 per month for this product, which is what I originally thought I was going to pay, and I was drawn in at $7.50. So this is interesting because once it goes to $15, maybe next year, this is not anything close to cheap. So in any case, just wanted to make that point. My conclusion is this is an excellent interface, but I wouldn't call it cheap by any stretch. So that's all I wanted to add at this point. And by the way, using millions is hilarious, but they have to do that because they really need to. They're probably, yeah, not making a huge amount of money. I don't think that they're making an enormous amount of money unless you use your credits a lot and then buy them again. So this is basically I think this is an experiment, like this is a SaaS, this is a middleman. And if someone is using it off and on and wants to just have it at their fingertips, it is $7.50. So they're going to charge me in 1 year from now for another 15 million credits. So yeah, you have plenty of time to think. It's going to get used. I'm definitely going to use all these credits. I think it's a good idea. Like I mentioned, it's great that they have assistance. I like the idea of giving other people Midjourney access, but that means that you can't create a ton of Midjourney images, unfortunately, which is really, yeah, that's the thing is when you use Midjourney, you want to just go hog wild and you're going to want to try everything. And that's really where the beauty in that comes from, or the effectiveness, or, the value comes from, let's say. But this is a good job. I really like the arena, and that's probably where I'll come to use this at. And maybe I'll give this over to someone who wants to try Midjourney potentially. And other than that, we'll keep an eye on their Galaxy.AI's marketing efforts. And yeah, that's it. So sorry for being a little bit long-winded, but this is my live take. And so I hope you enjoyed coming along on this mini journey, and I hope that it provides you some bit of value. My biggest takeaway I'll say is this is an excellent iteration or kind of interface to try everything. But it's not cheap. It seems cheap, but yeah, it's not cheap. But it definitely allows you to try everything, and in a fairly meaningful way. So I like it, actually. I like it. I'm gonna say it's okay. So given everything, all of my commentary, yeah, could be for you. Let this short video stand for itself, and let's hear what you guys have to say. All right, take care. See you soon.